Let's continue. But like I said, man, you want to make sure that in its truth, you're more spiritual than carnal, man, because eventually this body can't go with you, man. Even to a cherry, man, you got to get translated. See what I'm saying? So you got to take. This is one of those things that you gotta let go of. But you can't understand spiritual things in this body, man. You can, so it gives it to you, but the spirit has to be willing, you know, because it says that the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak, man. So let's get it. Come on, man. Let's see. Matthew 26 and verse 14 and 41. I'm gonna start a little bit further. Let's get it, man. I'm gonna start at verse 39. It says, "And he went a little further and fell on his face and prayed, saying, Oh my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as thou wilt. And he cometh up to the disciples and findeth them asleep, saying unto Peter, What? Could ye not watch with me 1 hour? Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. And the spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak, man." So yeah, man. Your spirit is willing, but your flesh is weak. So if you don't keep focus in this thing, if you're not spiritual, then you'll eventually just fade off and you'll go in the flesh, man. Because what Esau does, he does some really fucking wicked shit, man. He'll like put out end of the world prophecies, like whole ass videos every fucking month. Having people bug out, thinking that the end of the world's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll fall out, man, because it don't happen, man. When the scriptures tell you, you already told you not to be dismayed at the stars, because that's typically what they go into, like astrologers, just and meteorologists and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? But Jake is sick, hard headed, man. They want signs, man. That's why the Lord said He's not going to give you give them signs with the prophet Jonas. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, He's like that's what they want. They want a sign. You see what I'm saying? They want something to be definitive, and they'll get it, man. They'll get it. But when that happens, they're gonna see the men of the Lord with like spiritual power. You see what I'm saying? But that's gonna be a sign for them. But only a few are gonna wake up from that. Well, actually, I could say like a multitude would. But yeah, man, that's basically when the end is already here. You see what I'm saying? Which it's already in that time now. But yeah, man. So they seek it after a sign. So I'm gonna get that. But yeah, it says the spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. And yeah, and basically the flesh is just your carnal self, man. See what I'm saying? It's that old bottle, man, and you got to put on that new. You got to put on that put it in that new bottle, man. So you gotta just deny your flesh often, because it'll have you want to do some crazy shit, man. See what I'm saying? Like even in His truth, man, you can grow weary sometimes. You see what I'm saying? You got to be careful of that, because that could be a demon. You know, it could just be your flesh, just you in general, just you know, having a day. You know, having one of those days where you're just weak. But if you're in the spirit, then the Lord will lift you up, man. You know, YAHAWASHI, you know, He lifted up my spirit to keep pushing in His truth. You know what I'm saying? And putting out the videos that can edify people. You know. But you have to continue to grow as well. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't want to become stagnant either. But yeah, it's a big fight. It's an issue that especially even men in the Lord, you know, have when it comes to like sometimes not giving exhortation to reading and studying. Sometimes just being weary. You know, do the work, but you're just not in the spirit. That's why it's important to have the brotherhood, man. Not to be carnal and not to be unequally yoked with people that are in this world. You see what I'm saying? Because if you're yoked in with them, then eventually they'll just rub off on you. You see what I'm saying? All types of shit will rub off on you, and you'll just grow weak. You know. So it says the spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak, man. So you want to make sure that you're basically in the spirit as much as you can be, man. Because if you're not, then you'll peel off into the flesh, man. But my point that I wanted to get initially was your youth, man. Let's see, man. Let's see. Let's see, man. And this is just a spirit because I want to get this as well, man. I'm gonna start at Ecclesiasticus. Let's see. Let's see. Ecclesiasticus, better known as Sirach. I'm gonna start at 6. And I'm starting at 6 in Slovakia. 5. Sweet language will multiply friends, and a fair speaking tongue will increase kind greetings. Be in peace with many, never have but one counselor of 1,000, man. So yeah, all that sweet talking and stuff like that, it'll get you many friends, but only of all those thousands, only one of them will be true friend. So let's see, man. It says, if thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him, man. And in its truth, you want to make sure that those friends are going to be friends that are in the spirit and of the same yoke. You see what I'm saying? You want to be unequally yoked with people of this world, man. It says, let the dead bury the dead, man. I'm going to get that, and I'm going to come back to this. But it says, for some man is a friend for his own occasion, man, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble, man. And that's a lot. That's what you're gonna have to deal with as a man of the Lord very soon. Well, even now, man. It's not even very soon. It's just in general a lot of the shit, man. Because that's Slovakia, not shit, but it's truth, man. Because those friends that are carnal won't last, man. Because they aren't willing to sacrifice the body, so they'll give you up in a hot second. You see what I'm saying? You know, like even in the world, you pushing dope, man. The friend that's afraid to catch a body, you know, the friend that's afraid to put on his life, you know, or to take a L, is going, you know, fucking give you right up, man. Even like in jail or if you locked up, man. The nigga that wants some zuzus or wham whams, he gon' hey man, he gonna do whatever it takes to get the zuzus and wham whams, man. If he ain't true to it, man, he'll stick you all types of shit. You see what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that whoever you're dealing with is spiritual, man. And let's keep going, man. It says, for some man is a friend for his own occasion and will not abide in the day of thy trouble. And that's going to be very important this time to come, because you're coming into Jacob's trouble, you see what I'm saying? And some of those men, you know, they won't abide with you very long, man. That's going to happen with family, with friends. But on this topic is going to be friend, man. You want to make sure you're not unequally yoked with them, because if you're not, even if they're cool, like they could be the coolest people in the world, but more than likely they're not gonna stick around you for something like that, man. You see what I'm saying? Do something like that, man. They're gonna take the chip, do whatever they gotta do to eat, man, to feed their own belly. But and then especially during the times of like serious tribulation, man, he's gonna give you up in a hot second. But if it's not that, then you're gonna fall into some bullshit, man. Every time you're around them, they got a blunt, because you already know when you come into this truth, man. Satan's gonna be all over your friends, man, that were in the world. They're gonna be tempting you to do all types of shit that they know for damn sure you don't do. And if they don't know, then he definitely gonna get on them and just try to get you to pull you on all types of shit, man. You see what I'm saying? But it says, for some man is a friend for his own occasion and will not abide in the day of his trouble. And there is a friend who, being turned to an enemy and strife, will discover thy reproach, man. Turn to enemy and strife will discover thy reproach, man. And that nigga's gonna rat you out in a hot second, man. And it says, again, some friend is a companion at thy table. It will not continue in the day of thy affliction, man. So he said it twice, man, because it's true, man. A lot of this shit, it doesn't even exist, man. Like if like, just think about it. Think about how much shit around you just doesn't even matter, man. When you actually equate and add up all the shit around you that can't profit you anything, that doesn't grow anything. None of, like, most of the shit around you, it's not a seed. You can't drop it in the soil. It won't flourish in anything. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, it's not a life, it's not a child. You see what I'm saying? It's not, it's not nothing that can grow or profit or do anything, man. Except into something carnal. See what I'm saying? So it's not even existent. You see? Like I said, if you can't gain wisdom from it, you see what I'm saying? If you can't eat it, if it doesn't grow, then what profit is it, man? It profits if you nothing, man. You see what I'm saying? But let's get it, man. And it says, I'm gonna read it back again. It says again, some friends is a companion at thy table and will not continue in the day of thy youth, man. So he eat up all your damn food, man. You see what I'm saying? We eat up all the food, but he won't continue in your affliction, man. And that could even be, that food could represent even when you try to teach him this truth, man. Because this could be bread, man, like an you see what I'm saying? So he eat up all the bread, man. You can spit to him all the game you want, man. He'll be like, oh yeah, it sounds cool, this, that, trying to click with you because y'all been friends in the world, or it even sounds sweet to him. But after you give him the rap, man, then what, man? Is he gonna change his life for the better, man? Is the spirit gonna affect him? Is the spirit gonna deal with him? Just because you spit it to him don't mean that he a man of the Lord. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't mean he gonna stop what he doing and come to the truth. A nigga cut off his dreads completely, but that doesn't mean he's gonna come into the truth, man. Because half of what y'all did growing up was just based off of peer pressure anyway, man. Just point blank period, man. It's like a woman. When you get with her, it's two things are gonna happen, man. Either you're gonna marry that bitch or you're gonna break up eventually. And the longer you're with him, the harder the breakup gonna be. But that's just the reality, man. So they'll eat at your table, they'll eat up everything you gotta say because they're your friends in the world. But when it comes to the day of that affliction, where the shit actually is going down, they ain't gonna be there, man. Or when some shit actually happen, they ain't gonna be there. And even currently, man, they'll eat up all your food, ask you for $10 here and there, but they ain't gonna be there in the time of your affliction. You see what I'm saying? But I'm gonna read verse 11, man. It says, but in thy prosperity he will be as thyself and will be bold over thy servants. Let me